Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm TK. This is tkanddrinks, the honest mead review. We're on that road to 500 mead reviews. This is number 42. Going to be the Love Apple Mead from Unpossible Meads. I love that name, Unpossible. I don't know how I'm supposed to say it. Like, am I supposed to say it like all like 80s rock star, like it's impossible, or is it all like supposed to be like all mysterious, like impossible? Either way, definitely looking to try this. The old Love Apple, as I was calling it, is a green tomato honey lemon mead. Check that out. The term love apple comes from Middle French, or for the rest of us as we know it, the tomato. This beverage is made with tomatoes grown at the meadery, honey, and lemons, giving it this a sweet and slightly citrus vibe. Gluten free. Well, that's good. I don't want any gluten in my mead, pretty much never. So let's get to cracking that bottle. Cat, get the fuck off that chair. I don't know if you got any fucking cats out there, anybody, but holy shit. My cat's been a couple different assholes this week. Oh, chonk. Well, that cork is totally hosed. Ooh, very fragrant there. I got some lemony notes. Definitely some something I'm not very familiar with. I don't know. That's probably the tomato. Let's give it a quick look at the old color there. We hold it up here. How's that look? I can't see through that at all, so your clarity is atrocious there, Brian. Again, not just for just for judgment's sakes, not for flavor or actual awesomeness sakes. So again, yeah, this is very much a hazy, I would call this an extra light amber color. It does say it's made with green tomatoes, lemon, and green tomatoes, lemons, and that's it. So green tomatoes, lemons, and honey. Expecting a lot of tangy notes from that. Ooh, definitely get a funky vibe in there. Almost reminds me of that taco meat mead that we had from Opagard Meadery. If you didn't see that review, go check that out. Taco meat from Opagard Meadery. But it has this kind of like almost a metallic-y type of note to it. Very like copperish, almost maybe tinny. Kind of like a well, it definitely has some apple-ish kind of like notes to it. So like I said, get those brightness from the citrus notes in there. Definitely light on the fermentation notes. If you put your nose in there for long enough, you'll pick those up. Like I said, just kind of like a metallic-y note over top of the sweetness, and a little bit of that citrusy brightness in there to keep it interesting, so to speak. So down the old hatch. Actually, that's very mild on the flavor profile. I get the honey and I get the citrus balanced very well on the flavor. The green tomato, not having eaten a lot of those, I'm not really sure what to expect, but I don't get a traditional like I certainly don't get anything red tomato. We don't have anything like super acidic and slightly tangy like that. Like I said, I get the zing from the citrus, but I guess right there at the front, it has this. It almost kind of has this like Granny Smith apple. I could definitely understand why they call it like a love apple. It has this like this naturally tart, sweet counterplay thing going on. and that fades away again to the honey and the lemon and the citrus. After that, this is definitely a sweet leaning, semi-sweet, sweet leaning mead. Um, I'm pleasantly surprised with it. I expected to have it kind of be more like a novelty mead, like the taco meat, or like I feel like that kind of like that chocolate orange one that we tried was. But this is actually very pleasant. I'm finding myself not really, when you get something that's kind of got your, you go back for a drink of it and you wince before you take a drink because you know it's gonna be. I feel like this is that way. Like, I feel like this should be that way based off the name and the flavor profile and everything. But I go back. Man, that is really good. I guess, oh, yeah, definitely. Confirm all those notes before. Heavy on like that green apple-y type of Granny Smith tart, sweet, balanced, zip zap, boop bop. Lemony, definitely citrusy coming in there. Sweetness from the honey plays in very well behind that. Man, this is a really well done mead for what it for being like a novelty flavor profile for something that you wouldn't see. Obviously, you don't. How many green tomatoes lemon meads do you see out there? This is the only one I could find, and I've looked for like 120 plus meaderies profiles. So I would say that we're definitely on a uniqueness scale here, and on the fact that it tastes pretty good on top of that. Not even pretty good, but it tastes good on top of that. Man, I think you've done something pretty well there, Brian. Let me go ahead and get a score sheet. Right on. Welcome back. Here we go. I gave this guy a 33. All in all, the aroma is a bit funky with that kind of metallic-y, tinny note to it, but you do get a slight sweetness in there behind the fermentation, that kind of like wine, traditional wine type smell, and the kind of alcohol, traditional like, alcohol type notes in there. The appearance definitely has that hazy yellowness to it. I'm not overly impressed with that from a like judging standpoint, but from a personal flavor profile, I would expect it to be hazy. Tomatoes are definitely going to give you a hazy outcome whenever using those in whatever capacity. So all in all, there no real legs or carbonation to speak of. Flavor, the acidity, sweetness are balanced well. That green apple, green tomato type flavor is present in the front. You get the lemony, citrusy notes in the middle, and the honey kind of sweetness blending in with that. And then it's finishing again with the aftertaste of that green tomato is very heavy. Just when you get it in there, just man, it's unique to say the most, and to say the least. It's not off-putting like I was expecting it to be. So right on, good for you there, Brian. Thank you for making something that is unique but not terrible at the same time. I like that very much. Just mostly docking at points for that funky aroma that kind of has that tinny. Same thing with that taco meat one from the cumin or whatever it was. It just has this metallic-y, tinny thing that's kind of off-putting. But don't let that stop you from buying a bottle of it and trying it, or trying it next time you're in their capacity or in the area or something. I'm not sure that they have a tasting room. I'm pretty sure that they don't, but give the bottle a try. If nothing else, it's definitely worth at least having in the fridge to give your friend a pour or something when they come over. Try to get a unique experience out of everybody, having them let you know what they think of it. Yep, Love Apple from Unpossible Meads definitely is I would recommend at least trying it once. You're not going to see too many green tomato lemon meads out there, and explore, broaden your horizons, and try something you wouldn't normally otherwise try, because I was expecting a lot less from this, and I came out of it pleasantly surprised. Like I said, has it not been for that funkiness on the aroma, this thing would have been a lot higher scoring. So thank you, Brian, over there at Unpossible Mead there in Dwight, Illinois. I am again thankful and just pleased by your green apple, green tomato mead. And next time we are going to be getting into the Unpossible Meads, hibiscus and pink peppercorn. It's called Lip Gloss and Gunpowder. So be looking for that one here coming out in the next little bit. And also keep your eyes peeled for that one from Artivium Meadery, the head-to-head peanut butter and jelly competition featuring the Red Tail Hawk and peanut butter and jelly crime from Superstition Meaderies. So again, be on the lookout for both of those coming out here in the next little bit. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. Have a good day, good evening, peace.